Good morrow and good day, everybody. My name is John, and today I thought it would be really cool, just for a little bit, if we speculated a little bit on the Suicide Squad DLC and new characters. I'm going to pop up this picture, and I'm going to look at it, actually, while we have this little debate. Nothing long, nothing, but something, something fun. Now, this video will be containing spoilers towards the story. I do want to kind of, assume that we've all kind of seen the gameplay, we know what happened, so I can have some really cool theories in here. And like always, this is a theory, it's not true. This is, just my assumptions off of what I'm presuming is going to happen. And if they do commit to this game and they still work on it and actually make it a really good live service game, I will not be surprised if one of these comes true, and if they all come true, then free blowjobs for everybody. Deal? Alright, cool. Now, whenever you beat the game of Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, which I did, I pulled a 16-hour stream, I'm him. When you beat the game, you are immediately presented with a little picture that hopefully I'll show and I'll kind of keep in the corner for people to brainstorm and stuff like that. But it has 4 different characters. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, you have Joker. Straight up, that's obviously who we have. But then we have this next character in this little ice field here, right whenever it's next to And Beyond. A lot of people immediately say Mr. Freeze, but I feel like they're gonna add Deathstroke in here, because I actually am upset that I didn't take a picture of it whenever I saw it. But if you explore throughout the game, in Suicide Squad, eventually you could see a couple spray paintings of Deathstroke. I'd have to go dig for it, and I'll probably if I see it again, I will pop it in the Discord server. I also stream twitch.tv/discomaniac. Come check us out. We like to have a lot of fun. And you see but they're spray paintings of Deathstroke, which makes me wonder, is Deathstroke still alive, and why would he be spray painted? Typically, if we see a spray painting, and it was just his face, so it doesn't make me feel like it's an in memoriam. It seems like it's more of where is he? There's not an X on it. I think because there's so many heroes dead, they're probably where's Deathstroke? We need, you know what I mean? If I was in this reality and the Justice League was getting stomped on, I would want the villains, and I would probably go with someone like Deathstroke, Bane, someone like that. So my theory is Deathstroke will probably make his way into this game, as well as Mr. Freeze. I don't know if that is Mr. Freeze, but another theory I have, and we'll go back to this picture in a minute, another theory I have is that we're also going to get, drumroll please, Red Hood, or Jason. I don't know his last name. I'm not a huge DC fan. I'm a Marvel nerd, so this is new for me, but I do think Red Hood would be someone that we might get. Now, in the Batman, again, spoiler, skip a little bit, I'm sorry, but in the Batman boss fight, we are actually, before the horror starts, we get a little hint at Robin's mask covered in blood, but the message still plays. So what we know is the message was never activated, that was left for Robin, which makes me wonder, he never got the opportunity to activate it. Maybe he knew that this would be a trap, maybe he knew something bad would happen, or maybe his guard went down. Either way, I think that we're going to get one of the Batman sidekicks, may that be Damian, Dick, or Batgirl, Batwoman, whatever. We get someone, but I bet they're from an alternate timeline. Alright, so in Suicide Squad, they have opened dimensional travel. Interdimensional travel, which in my opinion means they can do anything. We could get a character from the Justice League to play as, because we now can travel throughout multiple dimensions. Right now we only go to one, but I don't think that means it's impossible to go to others. I think that we just gotta wait until it progressively gets to that point. And I think we're probably going to, I think it would be really cool is if someone, one of the Bat groups, or someone from Batman, just Dick comes in and he's like, yo, what's going on? Where's Batman? Why are you guys not in jail? What's happening? Batman's dead. Oh my god, no way. Batman was leading the charge, in this universe too. Something interesting like that. If we could play as a good guy in the Suicide Squad, that wouldn't really be too crazy, right? Okay, so far, I'm thinking Joker, I'm thinking Red Hood, I'm thinking Mr. Freeze, and Deathstroke. Those are 4 characters that I feel might make an appearance. Now, this next one, oh, I'm realizing that the mic is changing, so I'm talking like this, but I mean to Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, sorry about that. So, the next character that I see on here is kind of one with the glitch effect. And the only character that could possibly resemble, in my opinion, is Hack, which is the character that helps us with a lot of tech stuff. I think that what's going to happen, and this is my theory, is that her AI is going to eventually just become a second part of her, or she's going to split it off and she's going to get out of her comatose. But she's going to be able to keep her tech and keep doing hack stuff as well as doing her own thing because she creates an AI. I mean, she's smart enough to hack into a bunch of different things. Why can't she just create a secondary personality split of herself like a Cortana AI-esque thing and then also be able to explore? I think that would be really cool. And the dialogue between like her and her AI would also be pretty funny. But you literally can see the back bling on her. I know a lot of people may have speculated some of these things, but keep in mind, these are my speculations. If they resemble someone else's, I apologize. I really don't watch anyone besides Moist Critical. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Hack is another character I think might make an appearance. Now, this fourth one is a little interesting, but it kind of goes into my Deathstroke theory, but it also kind of makes me feel like this could be Catwoman. In a specific mission, that one I'm not even going to be able to find. Unless I replay the whole story, which I might do on the hardest difficulty just for shits and giggles on a live stream. But that one I think is Catwoman. As you can see here, and I'm looking here with you. It looks to be a whip is what they're using, but they also have like a bandana-esque thing on their head, but with like metal greaves. It looks like, I don't know, that texture looks really weird. It's very interesting that we might get. It might be maybe Batwoman or Batgirl. I don't know. I'm sorry. I really do. I'm not trying to make fun of anything. I'm actually really excited. I hope that this all works out really well. Another couple characters that I think might make an appearance or might not. Bane is going to make an appearance, but he's going to be a support character. The reason I think that he's going to make an appearance is because he already has armor sets and everything like that. But you can't. I don't think you're going to be able to play as Bane because we already have King Shark. And King Shark is the tank. And I don't think they're going to want to try to implement a new, basically a reskin playstyle because some people are going to find that boring. And I think they're going to try their best to stay away from that. Which is kind of explains why some of these characters are interesting. Which does go against my Deathstroke because Deathstroke's basically Deadshot with a sword. But it's a sword. I'm playing as Deathstroke if he comes out. And Bizarro, he is mentioned. He's not mentioned, but he is a weapon in the game. His name isn't a weapon, so Bizarro might make an appearance. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know. I think if he is playable, he's going to be pretty broken. Which, another thing about this game is it feels like they don't care if your character's broken, which I do like. Because as Harley Quinn, I'm at this point where I'm playing in like really high levels, and I'm just chucking bombs and blowing things up. And the game does get hard. There are hard parts in the game. There's a mission that there's endless modes, and there's an endless mode like hardcore. And endless mode hardcore is it can get pretty hard. I play solo though, so that's. I bet you if you play with friends, it might not be that hard, but for me, it's pretty hard sometimes. I guess I should have just been holding it like this. I gotta get how. So if the audio is messed up in this, I'm sorry. Now, real quick, within the last couple minutes, what do you think? I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, or what new characters we're gonna get. But these new locations, I think are either gonna be other parts of the map, or we're going to go into a different. These are all gonna be different dimensions we can travel. Earth 2 is about the size of, I would say probably about half the size of the map, about half or a third of the size of the normal map. So if these are all that, and then what we could still do the content from the previous sections, I will not be surprised if this game has just too much content when you get in. I would love for this game to have a Warframe problem rather than a Destiny 2 problem. I would love for this game to have too much content to the point where you're overwhelmed, too many characters to unlock, all that type of stuff, rather than just slowly removing content. So anyway, my name is John. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wanted to kind of keep this short and sweet, and I hope you're excited as much as I am. And let me know what type of characters you guys think are going to be added in the comments below. Of course, what's a good nerd game without nerd conversations, right? Let's stop talking about whether it's good, whether it's bad. Let's just have fun with what we got. What do you guys think are going to be some new characters? Have a wonderful rest of your night. Peace out.